welcome to a Pea In A Podcast. A Pea In A Podcast. As an alternative mom, and by alternative I mean one that is not conventional in the physical sense of being a mom, or being a mother that is away from her children, it's very difficult to always see things from up in the clouds, looking down. It's always looking up and thinking I'm going to get out of a hole or dig myself out of some way to get back to my girls, when the reality of the situation is that I'm not in a hole and I don't have to dig myself out. I can always look up and see the beauty of life and what this life means to me and how I can benefit my girls in the time that I do see them and have them. With an 8-year-old and an almost 13-year-old and being over 50 myself, it's very difficult sometimes to realize that I don't have to say that I'm doing the best that I can. I don't really like that phrasing when it comes to parenting, because I believe that anyone is doing the best that they can at that time, but there's always room for improvement and there's always room for self-reflection. I often wonder if being away from my girls this much is going to affect them when they grow up, or if they're going to think that my absence was because of them, or that I didn't do enough to get back to them. On days like today, when it's overcast and there's a hurricane coming in the Gulf of Mexico up to Texas, and the weather's kind of volatile and not dangerous, but you can see by the clouds in the sky that there are no blue skies, clear blue skies. It's cloudy, and even though the clouds are beautiful and puffy and the light bounces off of them, the sun bounces off of them, and you can see every once in a while the blue sky, we know that these clouds will eventually part and we will see the sky again. And I know that sounds dramatic, but there's a reason why that I call myself an alternative mother, because the choices that I made were not always the best. The results were not always the best, but they were always made with my girls in mind, to make sure that they were safe, stable, and secure. And I can say that the ability for me to understand that and process that within myself is something that it has taken a while. It's been 4 years since their dads, both of my ex-husbands, decided that they would not, that I would not get them on a regular basis. hopefully you can hear I rolled the window down a little bit because I hope that you can hear the country as the cars pass by and I go through the tree tunnels. And I remember coming down this street, this road, many, many times from this way and from the north. And it does bring me some sadness, but also happiness as well, because I did have some really great times and good memories. And I know that when I'm on this road, I'm going towards my babies. Tune in next time. Thank you for listening. This has been Sherry with Pea In A Podcast.